Now the conversations are shifting from is Kevin Durant top 10. Now we're asking if he's even a legend. We're saying this man is not a legend in the game of basketball. If I logged in every single day and seen these nonsensical conversations happening concerning my legacy after everything I've done in the game of basketball, I would have a few burners myself. And the clip I'm going to show you is foul. But before that happens, I want to set the stage. I want you to see exactly how this is going to play out. All right. So is Kevin Durant a legend? The only player in NBA history to play at least 1,000 games and still put up 50, 35, 85 splits. Youngest scoring champion in NBA history. 18 years in the NBA, he ain't seen below 25 points since his rookie season. Has not shot below 49% since his 4th year in the NBA. He tore his Achilles in 2019. Before that, he was putting up 27, 4, 7, 49, 38, 88 splits. Okay, before he tears his Achilles. He's played 330 plus games since that Achilles tear, and the man is putting up 27.5, 5, 6.5, 53, 41, 88 splits. Now, when we talk about legend and what you do when it matters most, he's been to the NBA Finals. He's looked across and seen LeBron James 14 out of 15 games. That one game, it wasn't LeBron, it was actually Kawhi Leonard. In the NBA Finals, he's putting up 30, 7.7, 4.5, 55, 45, 91 splits. Now, to me, that sounds like the resume of a legend. I didn't list his accolades. I'm not going to talk about MVPs, finals. Didn't even mention a championship. I'm just talking about the resume I just showed you, and you're telling me that this man is not a legend. Please take a short walk off along.
I'm tired of being humble. I'm tired of letting people think they got a chance. This is my show. This is my camera. I run it. Oh!
All right, so the video I'm about to show you, like I said, it is foul. But I gotta play it, and I'm gonna slowly rebuttal some of the things in this video. But I'm gonna play it through just one time, so we can get an idea where this thing is gonna head.
Broke his fucking hand, and he did that. That's what legendary players do. LeBron, legendary, 3-1 comeback, came back. Kevin Durant got his foot on the line, went into overtime. He didn't score, bro. He didn't put up no buckets. Stop calling that man legendary because he won with Steph Curry, the greatest shooter ever. Klay Thompson, a top 3 shooter ever. Stop calling that, because when Westbrook went down, he got smoked out by Memphis. When they played the Spurs, he got smoked out. When they went up against Golden State, he blew a 3-1 lead. He choked. Legendary, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, even fucking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson as a rookie, 45 points, 17 rebounds, triple-double, Larry Bird, legendary. These are legendary. Hakeem Olajuwon is more legendary than Kevin Durant. That's what we talking about right now. Stop talking about KD like he's this guy. He's not that guy. He's a Slim Reaper. He's garbage when it matters.
All right, so let's go through it slowly.
Broke his fucking hand, and he did that. That's what legendary players.
Kobe broke his hand, came back, still played. No problem, cool. Kevin Durant knew there was a high chance he could tear his Achilles, and he still showed up in the NBA Finals to play, and he still tore his Achilles. He knew it was a possibility of it happening. He still came to play. Let's go to the next point.
LeBron, legendary, 3-1 comeback.
Okay, KD doesn't have a 3-1 comeback. As a matter of fact, that same year, he blew a 3-1 lead. But he did come back from an 0-2 versus San Antonio Spurs in the conference finals, put up 37-5. Okay, that's respectable.
Came back. Kevin Durant got his foot on the line, went into overtime. He didn't score, bro.
Okay, so you're saying he's not a legend because he foot on the line, overtime, didn't score. And this is after he had championships, after he had finals MVPs. So do you want to talk about when LeBron scored 51, went to overtime, didn't take a shot for the first 2.5, 3 minutes, never scored again in that game? Does that make LeBron not legendary? No, it doesn't fit, does it? All right, let's move on.
He didn't put up no buckets. Stop calling that man legendary because he won with Steph Curry.
Okay, so He's not legendary because he won with Steph. Is Steph legendary? Not legendary because he won with KD. Mind you, Kevin Durant has 2 finals MVPs, 2 championships in Golden State. Steph doesn't have a finals MVP in that stint. Okay, just trying to make sure I'm on the same page with you.
The greatest shooter ever, Klay Thompson, a top 3 shooter ever. Stop calling that, because when Westbrook went.
Okay, so stop right there. Because he played with Steph, because he played with Klay, are we not saying that LeBron James is legendary because he played with Dwayne Wade? Is he not legendary because he played with Kyrie Irving? Is he not legendary because he played with Anthony Davis? Are we taking our legendary status away from LeBron James? No, I don't think so. Because when it comes down to it, what did you do? LeBron has 4 championships, 4 finals MVPs. Kevin Durant has 2 championships, 2 finals MVPs. You see how it goes hand in hand. Your point doesn't stack up.
Down, he got smoked out by Memphis. When they played the Spurs, he got smoked.
Okay, let's talk about that. Russell Westbrook goes down, game 1 or game 2 versus the Houston Rockets. Do you know who won that series? It was not Houston. They actually won that series without Russell Westbrook. Yeah, they lost to Memphis. You're talking about San Antonio. Okay, let's play this game. San Antonio Spurs, the LA Lakers, and the Dallas Mavericks. Okay, those 3 teams are the only teams to make it out of the Western Conference from the year 1999 to the year 2011. In 2012, Kevin Durant beat every single one of those teams. He zipped up the Dallas Mavericks, 4-1 the Lakers, and 4-2 the San Antonio Spurs. And guess what? In 2012, when they were down 0-2, they came back and won that series in the conference finals. Just saying.
When they went up against Golden State, he blew a 3-1 lead. He choked. Legendary. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, even fucking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Magic Johnson. Wait, let him cook a little bit.
Magic Johnson as a rookie, 45 points, 17 rebounds, triple-double. Larry Bird, legendary. These are legends.
Okay, so Michael Jordan never won an NBA Finals without Scottie Pippen. He doesn't get penalized for playing with Scottie. LeBron doesn't get penalized for playing with D. Wade, Kevin Love, Chris Bosh, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis. Doesn't get penalized for that. We don't penalize him. We don't penalize Magic Johnson for every NBA Finals he's had. Any championship he's had, he's won it with Kareem. We don't penalize Kareem for every championship that he has. He had either Magic Johnson or he had Oscar Robertson. We don't penalize Wilt Chamberlain for playing with Jerry West. We don't penalize none of these players. We don't penalize Larry Bird for having Dennis Johnson, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish. We don't penalize any of them for who they played with. We don't penalize Shaquille O'Neal for playing with Kobe Bryant and Dwayne Wade, 2 of the top 3 shooting guards of all time. We don't penalize him for that. We don't penalize Kobe for playing with Shaq. You know why? Because their individual greatness puts them in the top 10, puts them in GOAT conversations. We don't look and say, hey, look at who you played with. All right, you're disqualified. That's not how it works at all.
Hakeem Olajuwon is more legendary than Kevin Durant. That's what we talking about right
now. In my opinion, I got Hakeem higher in that conversation than Kevin Durant, but that might be biased because player for player, that's literally a toss-up. I can't even make a decision on that because how much I love both players.
Stop talking about KD like he's this guy. He's not that guy. He's a Slim Reaper. He's garbage when it matters.
And like I pointed out to you, when it matters most, he's only been standing across from somebody who is in the greatest of all time conversation. 2012, 2017, 2018, 2019, he was standing across from Kawhi for 1 game. I am not going to penalize somebody for who they play with. Like I said, every great player in the GOAT conversation, every great player in the top 10 has played with another guy. Tim Duncan has 2 or 3 Hall of Famers on his team at all times. And then you add Kawhi Leonard into the mix. We don't penalize Tim Duncan for having Kawhi get a Finals MVP and Tony Parker get a Finals MVP for his 2 out of the 5 chips he got. We don't penalize anybody for who they play with, but when it comes to Kevin Durant, we got to bring up Steph Curry as if KD doesn't have 2 Finals MVPs on his resume for both of those championships. Get this video a like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments, is Kevin Durant a legend?